Human is as human does. So when you've got a splinter in your eye, it kind of feels like you've got a splinter in your eye. And the only image visible is that of a saran-wrapped dream coursing through gas-filled chambers for us to breathe with our human lungs, only to instigate a battle between logic and faith, like embodying a body of water to quench that insufferable thirst, resting sloppily across the bare skin of a rib cage that hides pieces of hearts, super glued to sleeves and closets that don't often get cleaned unless guts are being spilled like oil in the Gulf. So we shatter mirrors that reflect the light we're not quite ready to see, as if the being staring us in the face is Pluto. Pre-planet phases, and those pretty planted faces sprout feathers from metropolitan soil. So you can jump as high as you might, but those pedestals will forever be out of reach, blocking the sky to ensure that our human tongues can't properly articulate the distance between these pupils and the sun. So we spit bullets aimed at a sunset that doesn't exist, hoping to juxtapose logic and faith between teeth that clench the tongues of those cranium-dwelling voices who turn pages of light with blood-stained fingertips. It's almost routine, see? I scratch where it itches, and you do too. I mean, we're just human, imperfections and all. Two random people we never met gave us a lifelong contract to a body we didn't ask for and enrolled us in LIFE life, where the only way to get a diploma is to kick the bucket. So don't be sorry we don't dance that dance anymore. Don't be sorry we don't kick rusty cans anymore. We can easily tuck nostalgia away in a bottle rocketed pocket, stop, drop, and a roll. Two fatties just to lighten the mood, and we can fourth grade time capsule the past and bottle it in a jar near Romani villages where they dance our dances and where they breathe our scents, because remembering won't be so difficult anymore. See, human is as human does. So when you've got a splint in your eye, let those monarch patterns ink graffiti onto the lining of your stomach, because that pain makes you tangible to somebody's God. And it's almost like we know exactly why we're here. America is the unclipped wick making a mockery of the glass holding its wax while the world giggles at our luck. It's the glimpse of twilight cast from the depths of our flesh, allowing us to breathe in a fate we hastily accept. And the hollow spaces where they design the tools of the damned feel too much like home, too much like good intentions. Bodies existing in the margins stomach the weight of the great American parable, fearful to rouse persons at rest. How we wish to navigate such precarious terrain, never administered that atlas y'all traverse rivers with, bellies full from hunger, devoid of hope, still frolic to the tune of tomorrow. And with love, the palms and the soles of the feet lose their familiar grip with comfort. Sprinklings of generational calamity paint portraits the world abhors and fails to critique in the appropriate light, bathe the darkest of demons in holy water with the intent to air dry the secrets we've bleached and bleached and bleached with the impurities rooted too deep, so we scrub our skin raw to clean our confusion, praying that the scabs we healed will harden all over and fall quick enough to show off the wings we pray will appear gallant. I've got genuine love for all beings too, forced to inhabit this hostile environment. And we've the nerve to call such a space home. We've the nerve to bear backbone sans brevity, forced to memorize a script written in a foreign tongue on the hunt for some magic held hostage in America's knuckle. With love, our minds have the potential to quiet its natural ebb and flow of traffic and chaos. With love, our bodies hyper-focus on the pulse of souls we've never met. So if this oxygen too occupies those ribs, I've got genuine love in these bones for the likes of you. 1945 in Elizabeth, New Jersey, a queen established her monarchy where sovereignty was ignored and her full self destined to be misnamed before she had a name that was never her name. It was a shot glass first. Some say it was a rock. Some say a brick. Sitting. Some say it was a bottle. Sitting. Sit, splash, shatter the reveal. What matters is that people saw. People could recount the moment St. Marsha decided a queen needed space amongst the need for space in a space with no space, a life lived in a vacuum full of suck and fuck and holy flowers hiding in back seats and blacked out bars flowing with watered down sanctioned libation, blurry and vivid, stone and wall, glitter and gin flowing down the alleyways and the boulevards that link to the village comprised of a set of systems rooted in white supremacist patriarchal capitalism on Christopher Street. But if we're being honest, we know Mama would say it's just another Saturday. Honey and the swine, ever present in anti-black, cuffing to shackle, knocking to break, snatching, lynched, pearls clutched. When the pearls went to sleep, the public moral squad would gather a stacked assortment of pawns and knights on the strip to ensure that the queens can't be checked. St. Marsha can't be checked. She said checkmate when she said justice and power to the people before making it her home. En route to New York from Jersey, an egg cracked on a train to reveal a caterpillar with a dead name carrying burning clothes fit for a funeral. Enveloped herself piece by piece in chrysalis spun from marvelous silk. Arriving to the Big Apple, donning apprismatic color warnings fit for a riot, darling. She was a painted lady, a nymphidae. She was a painted lady, a butterfly, type Nymphalidae, genus Vanessa, bug, pattern and coloring, hot peaches. Average lifespan in the wild, no data. Which is to say, when a monarch's wings get wet, she is likely to have drowned. Which is to say, we know she was bludgeoned and submerged. Her STAR children identified the body of the butterfly floating against the current of the Hudson River. The painted lady whose wings got wet. Marsha P. No Mind Johnson. They pulled her body from the water when I was just a baby and the case is still cold. Tight-lipped public servants, it's okay. The streets know the kind that stole Marsha's spirit from her bones.